From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between these Road Warriors and the Tennessee Titans. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for the Syracuse rookie. And he gets it up across the 30 before going out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
3rd down.
60 Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
He has it at the 13. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's May. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Oilers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Oilers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. This is Allen on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. 4th down, here's Ward. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Get it.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ward. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Hits him on the out route. Making defenders pay. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Joey Sly on for the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the ground again with Mixon. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Mixon on the toss. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
A give to Mixon up the middle. His gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup with about 5 here. Second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Keeping it with Mixon. He'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers take a second quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Oilers break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Ward in the pistol. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Passes into the arms of Kyle Duggar. Intercepted. And the Oilers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
A run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Let's
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's May. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
16 yards. First down, Oilers.
This is Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Ooh, sharp run in here. He's past the 30. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Give him 32 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I don't know where your mind goes, Kate, on these edge runs to take off like that, but all I can think is the Olympics at 200 meters. Those guys that are flying around the edge, coming down the home stretch, you get a jet sweep like that in a big boost run, that dude's off to the races.
And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Oilers parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one splits the uprights. The Oilers double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's gonna be 3rd and short coming up.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He's gonna push one deep down the... Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a one-score game in the first half. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Now the give to Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Andre Stevenson makes the catch. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now May on third and long. That's caught for the first. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Now a give to Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. On the carry, this is Mixon. Juke the defender. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Here's a toss right side to Mixon. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation, but equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
All right, here we go. Second down. Running left is Mixon. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with on third down. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on third and long. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now on fourth down, they're out to try for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Ward. He's out in the clear. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
This is caught downfield by Allen. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route to catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Got that amazing play.
Set up now for 1st and 10.
Come on.
Working inside the red zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Decker makes the play. And the Oilers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, around the Mixon. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, ball at the 36. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. He's across the 20, still going. Touchdown, Houston! The Oilers grow the lead coming out of halftime. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. This broken tackle could mean a touchdown.
Titans 14.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
37-yard line.
1st down throw here for Ward. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Oh, he got way too much onto that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Cowboy 80.
They're going for this. That's going to be caught by all. And he will get the 1st as they touch him down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Ward off the play fake. Searches from the pocket. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to push one through there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
3rd and long from here. He's trying another one deep. It's caught by Wilson. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans start the 2nd half with some needed points.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, they'll start with Gibson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. May now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, it's May. That one complete to Diggs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason. Because you're... simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. The give inside to Gibson. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
You'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First and 10 from the 34. Here's Mixon. Takes that a one-stop. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2. Running it with Mixon. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third down, Mixon gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's now fourth down.
So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing off the play fake here. Hits him on the out route. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, bro, you can at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at 31. They're now set for 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Brings up 3rd down.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
Ready.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
You ready to speak? Ready to speak?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Sets up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Cade. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Throwing now on 1st down. Good. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brown, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's another Tennessee Titan. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Shotgun hands out for Allen. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's another 4th. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Ward, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Titans get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop to run like that for a tackle for loss.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. A give to Mixon up the middle. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. It's Mixon on second down. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He'll throw it. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll try it now with Gibson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Going right side, Mixon with it. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 13. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast. He's back to throw. Called in left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down, Houston.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Oilers leading by 6. They'll come up first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Setting up to pass. Bails out of the puck, and they got there in time. He's taken down. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
A 36-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Nixon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Nixon again. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, Russian football at its finest.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ward. Lockett isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.